So Devil May Cry. It's been out for a while. It's a great series. The games are real fun. But Netflix, it's got to get its grubby freaking hands all over everything, really. And of course, you get what you expect. Netflix's animated Devil May Cry series trashed for making demons sympathetic, Americans the villains, and portraying Christianity as bad. So now, in this context for Devil May Cry, the demons are not good. The demons in Devil May Cry are not good. You have other medium like, say, Yu Yu Hakusho, where they're portrayed as just regular people. You know, you have the human world, you have demon world, and then when you go to demon world, you see that they're pretty chill. You know, they've got families and they are just living their lives. In fact, like the whole Sensui arc, the whole Chapter Black arc, was due to Sensui and him growing up and taking the lives of demons, thinking that they were evil and that humans were good. But then he sees something where it shows that humans are in fact like 1,000 times worse than anything he'd seen from any demon that he's killed. Yukina, one of the sweetest characters in the show, she's a demon. She's an ice apparition. She's from Demon World. So in that context, where you have like a demon world, also you have we finally got to see the demon world in Dragon Ball. We've only heard about it. We know that there are people from it like Deborah and other characters, but we finally got to see Demon World. And it's just like, yeah, they may look different. Some of them might be massive, but they're just people living their lives. They have shops, they have homes, they have jobs. But in Devil May Cry, that's not the case. Here, demons are what you'd expect, like from hell. So trying to show them as, oh, they're just misunderstood. That's stupid. It's like what they did with Rings of Power with the orcs. Those male orcs going around and killing people, and they're not bad. They're just trying to feed the orc mommies and the orc babies. No, the orcs in Lord of the Rings are evil. Not every creature can be redeemed. Not every creature has good in them. And the fact that these people can't just let evil be evil. And Christians, come on. Grow a fucking backbone. I'm not religious. I don't believe in God. I think all religions are crap. But Christianity is the only religion you are constantly able to openly mock and ridicule. Christians, grow a fucking backbone, you fucking pussies. Seriously. Grow a backbone. Grow a pair. Grow a backbone. And start doing something about it. Be vocal about it. Instead of just like, oh, it is what it is. There's a reason why no one openly mocks Jews or Muslims. And when they do, they get fucking banned for it. So maybe you Christians got to start doing the same. Start being vocal. Netflix's animated Devil May Cry series producer Adi Shankar is being trashed for making demons sympathetic, turning Americans into villains, and portraying Christianity as bad. Back in March, left-wing pop culture outlets discussing film infamously worked to cancel Gina Carano. Numerous individuals took issue with the depiction of demons in the show, as well as how it depicted religion. We have this person tweeting, "Demons aren't evil, you're all just bigots. We're reaching levels of religion bad we didn't think were possible." And then the creator comes in with, "Feels like a bad faith take. My show isn't saying religion bad. No, just Christianity. You wrote the text. The text is clear. It's not our fault. We see it for what it is. Do better. The discussion is over." And then we've got Toasty Haymaker. "The only character who talks about the Lord is the corrupt politician. You added Jesus Christ to Devil May Cry just to make him an accessory to an obvious setup villain. You lied. Kaguya's Top Gal. In Netflix's Devil May Cry show, America invades hell like it's like a Middle East country. Demons are actually refugees of the wars caused by Whitey. The user also included a clip of the American military attacking a portal to hell and its citizens within, which are seemingly depicted as innocent. Green Day's American Idiot song plays in the background, which is everything you need to know. Right there, the fact that, especially with Green Day nowadays, said, I don't want to be a MAGA idiot, because look at us, we were fighting against the system, and now we're part of the system. Remember when Rage Against the Machine was against the machine, but now Rage Against the Machine is part of the machine? Yeah, really going against the grain there, guys. Really part of that counterculture movement. Fucking assholes. So I'm not surprised that they chose this fucking song. User G Warning also shared, they ironically made it about the evil Americans invading hell and killing the poor innocent demons, and Green Day starts playing. Learning the law. Devil May Cry Netflix series. Wait a minute. Where have I seen this before? That's the poor mommy orcs and the baby orcs, because the male orcs, they're just misunderstood. They're just killing people and burning down villages and destroying things because they're just trying to provide for the mommy and the baby orcs. Because everything needs to be sympathetic now, because we can't just have evil creatures. We just can't have evil beings anymore. We can't have things that are evil just because they're like like in the real world. You know, there's some people who you think you can negotiate with or ration with, but they're just evil. You can't negotiate with them. You know, it's like the line from The Dark Knight that Alfred says, you know, that some people can't be bullied, bought, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some people just want to watch the world burn. You know, those are the true racists of the world, the true misogynists of the world, the true, you know, not everyone is born good. Not everyone is good. There's going to be evil beings. You can't have, you know, so trying to take something like demons in Devil May Cry, at least, because again, it's been done in Yu Yu Hakusho and other places, taking demons from hell and trying to make them, we're just refugees, we're trying to, makes no sense. This isn't Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, from looking at all this dumb shit. Cabrutus, Netflix strikes again. The demon, I saw the clip. He's like, oh, you think we're with them? She's a sapient. Of course she thinks all demons are the same. It goes on to depict them as innocents attempting to escape hell. They are shown as refugees fleeing warlords. More religious crap. I'm not going to bother because I really don't give a crap. He didn't lie. His show doesn't say religion is bad. It says Christianity is bad. He did the same thing in the Castlevania series, where the church was responsible for Dracula's rampage. Netflix pushing for propaganda. What a surprise. Joking aside, I never thought they would pull demons are actually the good guys in the Devil May Cry series. I'm almost impressed by this incompetence. Netflix continues its successful transition to out-of-the-closet political propagandist network. Same thing as the Netflix Castlevania series, which is woke as hell, but this is one of those moments where those of us who are religious conservatives, as opposed to just anti-woke, need to realize some of our allies in this fight hate our beliefs almost as much as they hate wokeness. So they don't mind if it shows. Yeah. Like, again, I think religions are crap, but you're free to believe what you want to believe. You know, I have nothing against religions. I personally just choose not to partake. But, you know, I'm seeing all these other religions and no one ever says anything about them without repercussions. Christianity is the only religion you can openly shit on constantly, whether it be in the media. You know, Hollywood is constantly doing it. The government, you name it, they're shitting on it. Again, Christians, stop being fucking pussies, grow a backbone, and start being more vocal. Otherwise, your religion is just going to constantly be shit on. Okay? Grow a backbone. We need to make it clear to them somehow by allowing these kinds of insults and patronizing those who produce them. They're helping out woke progressivism. Wokeness isn't just about critical race theory and pushing alphabet ideology. It's opposed to traditional Western religion too. Hollywood has been subverting our culture symbols of evil for some time now. Dragons are cute and cuddly. Orcs are misunderstood. Witches are good girls. Demons have a nuanced good side. When they subvert our symbols of evil, they are weakening moral clarity. They are muddying our understanding of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And then you have people like this. Shut up. It's new Devil May Cry content we are getting since 2019. So fucking enjoy it. That's like, okay, so like you've never been to a 5-star restaurant or you haven't been there in ages, right? You go there and you see this big, thick, juicy burger. It's like $100. You know, you're paying good money for this. You know, and then what they bring out, they put it on the table and it's a McDonald's hamburger. And then when you bring it up, you're told, well, it's better than nothing. So just because I haven't had something or haven't had something in a while, that means I should settle for badly thrown together mediocrity. So in a case of a show, so you should be settling for terrible writing, forced agendas, and slop because, oh, we haven't had it in a while. There's a reason why people are just giving up on the new stuff and going to play old stuff and watching the old stuff. Because people are tired of the new crap. And it's because of people like this that allow these companies to continue doing what they're doing. Like, well, we don't have to produce anything good because look at the people defending us. We can do the bare minimum and do whatever we want, and it won't matter because we'll always have someone defending us. And if anyone can break those, break through this barrier, we can come out directly ourselves and just call these people phobes and isms. Why exactly is this bad? What's with this new generation and thinking that every single villain must be nuanced and relatable? Why can't they just be evil and greedy for no reason? For a few reasons. Devils in Devil May Cry are always evil, with Sparta being a massive exception. Technically, not really. I mean, he got tired of seeing the way his people were acting, but he's not good. You know, these demons are being portrayed as good. They're being portrayed as, oh, we're just trying to live our lives. No, the demons in hell in Devil May Cry are not good. They're all evil. Humans are meant to be weak as shit next to demons with military weapons doing fuck all usually. Hell is meant to be super fucking hard to get to because Sparta sealed it off. But now people are just opening portals and assaulting them with military weapons and oh, I love it's an adaptation. Is that Apom? It is an Apom. I honestly think the invasion thing was just the only way to justify Arius just popping up to be the next villain. Because he was such an ass villain. They're humans who are incredibly evil. Again, Sparta wasn't good. He wasn't good. He just got tired of seeing how, the shit that his people were doing. That doesn't make someone good. You know, it's kind of like with Lucifer. Well, Lucifer, I mean, he kind of got being tired of being subservient. I mean, he did wage war on God, so there's that. Um, but sometimes you can go against your own kind, but it's kind of like gangs or something. A group of people they're evil, but then they start turning on each other. That's you know Sparta. It was just like, okay, well, you guys are fucking stupid. He had his own thoughts, and he was just kind of wanting to do his own thing rather than he's still not good. But it's a standing point in Devil May Cry that demons are inherently bad. They're demons, for Christ's sake. The lack of humanity, they lack human empathy or heart. For those who try to understand and truly side with human beings, is in the single digits. It's what made Sparta such a big deal. Making Demonkind as a whole sympathetic ruins the premise of the franchise, and suggesting that the U.S. military could waltz into hell, even open a portal, a world-shattering event, without being decimated is comical and gross misunderstanding of the source material. That's hilarious. So, guys, what do you want to do today? I don't know. You want to invade hell? That's hilarious. So, what are we gonna do tonight, Brian? Same thing that we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over hell. Um, but yeah, again, Christians, start being more vocal, and these people just be glad you're getting something. Well, if it's between this and nothing, we'll just take nothing. We'll just take nothing. Anyway, modern day, where writing can't really be good anymore. Everything has to be sympathetic, and Christianity is the only religion out there that you can openly shit on because Christians don't do anything about it. Again, be more vocal. There's a reason why when you're online or whatever, when you start openly mocking Jews and Muslims, there's a reason you start getting banned and canceled. So maybe you should be more vocal. Stop being pussies. Just stop. Again, I'm not religious, but seeing one religion constantly mocked from everyone, the government, the media, news, you name it, they mock it. So stand up for yourselves for once. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.